You need to go after what you want, because if you don't, you're going to spend the rest of your life regretting it. Don't hold back. Let me just see this. I want to talk about like a contradiction, really. So, first of all, I'm going to be a hypocrite and tell you to be patient. I'm not a patient person, and anyone that knows me knows that I'm far from patient. I want what I want, and I want it now. I want it yesterday. I don't want it in a week or an hour or a month or a year or 10. I want it now. But as much as that patience doesn't come naturally to me, I know that it's something that I need to have. I need to have patience. So, I have patience out of necessity, not out of want. So it's important to be patient, but as a contradiction to that, you have to work your arse off while you're being patient. So, let's for instance say my goal of getting my dream body. That was like a 8 or 10 year goal. And I had to be patient because it wasn't going to come overnight, it wasn't going to come in a week, a month or 5 years. It was going to take me 8 or 10 years to get it. And in between, I worked my ass off every single week, every single month, every single year in order to make it happen. You could use the same analogy for a goal that you have in your life, a financial goal. Let's say one day you want to be a millionaire. It's not going to happen overnight, so you have to be patient. You don't have a choice. The world forces you to be patient. But it's what you do while you're being patient that makes all the difference, that determines whether you're actually going to have your goal or your dream come true, or whether it's just going to be one of those things that you regret, one of those things that you wish you had done back then. Oh, I wish I would have stayed doing it. Another thing I want to talk about. I don't know where this came from, but I meet and speak to so many people that think that what they want should be easy. That, oh, if it was meant to be, then it'll be easy. The only thing that is meant to be are the things that you work hard to make happen. So the universe, I trust the universe, I believe in the universe, I have unwavering faith in the universe and that it brings me everything that I need. So some things and some people are lessons, and some things and some people are blessings. It's up to you to determine which is which, but for me, I assume that everything is a blessing. And some people think that, a lot of people think that if it's meant to be for them, then it'll be easy. Like they think that if they get a job somewhere and it's not as easy as they thought it was, or it's not as fun as they thought it was at the beginning, that it must not be right. Or you get into a relationship with someone and it's amazing, but then maybe it becomes hard work, and you're like, oh, if it was my soulmate, if it was destiny, then it wouldn't be hard work. I see a common theme in my vlogs and the stuff I'm talking about, and it's hard work, it's sacrifice, it's willing to sacrifice momentary gratification for long-term satisfaction and fulfillment. And most people just flat out aren't patient. They're not mature enough, they're not patient enough, and they're not willing to work hard. And for those people, if you're one of those people that goes your whole life never really working hard, then I can't help you. No one can help you. Hard work really is the common denominator between every single successful person that I've ever met, spoke to, or read about. If you're not willing to work hard for something that you believe in, you're going to have a miserable, miserable life. I don't want that for you. I honestly don't. So if you're one of those people that the same thing keeps happening to you, things keep going wrong, you fail in certain endeavors, or people keep leaving you, at some point you're going to have to look in the mirror and say, maybe it's something I'm doing. Maybe I'm not working hard enough. Maybe I'm not being understanding enough or self-sacrificing enough. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my fault. And you know what? Even if things have happened to you that should have never happened to you, really bad things, it doesn't serve you in any way to allow them to dictate your future. It serves you, it empowers you to say, you know what? I take responsibility. I take responsibility for everything that's ever happened to me, for everything that's ever gone wrong. I take responsibility. If you can do that, you become the most powerful person in your universe. You become the person that dictates your future. You become the person that determines how far you go in life, how successful you are, how happy you are, and the impact you make on your surroundings, on your family, on your friends. There's so much more to life than just success. Because you can be successful and you can have crazy achievements in life, but if you go home and there's no one there, or if you go home and the person that is there isn't your soulmate or isn't someone that truly, truly loves you, they're just someone, not everyone, what's the point? What's the point in living a life where you make a lot of money or have a lot of achievements but don't have anyone to share it with? A lot of people don't fight for what they truly want because they're scared. And I've had this experience before in my life. In my younger days of playing basketball, I didn't always work as hard as I could have. I got by on the fact that I was tall and skilled and had maybe a lot of natural ability. I didn't put forth the effort that I could have and that I do now. And when I look back, I think the reason I didn't put forth that effort is because I was scared that if I tried my best and I failed, then I wouldn't have any safety net. I think that I was like, oh, well, I'm not trying my best, so if someone beats me or if someone scores on me or if I go and score, then I wasn't really trying my best, so no big deal, you know. If I wanted to, I could. And it's hard to take that safety net away and say, no, I'm doing my best. So if you beat me, or if I lose, or if I don't get the thing I want, the person I want, the job I want, whatever, then there's no safety net. It's me, it's 100% on me, and that's called taking responsibility. And maybe a lot of people are just too immature to take responsibility for their own lives. I believe that. I was too immature then, and a lot of people, regardless, and being immature isn't a thing that you have when you're a child. You can be a 50-year-old and still be immature and still have immature thoughts about certain things in life. But it annoys me. It annoys me, the people, and honestly, I feel bad for those people, because those people who aren't going to give their full effort are going to let go of something, a partner in life, a job, a dream, an opportunity, and they're going to spend the rest of their life regretting it, looking back thinking, what if I had have tried my best? What if I had have given everything I had to keep that thing or that person? What if I'd have seized that opportunity? What if I'd have gone the extra mile? What if I'd have put my own fear and insecurities aside and just gone for it? And saying, you know what, I'm going to do my best and I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. I don't know about you, but I'd rather an oops than a what if. One of my favourite quotes of all time was by a little known guy called Mark Twain. And he said, 20 years from now, you'll regret the things that you didn't do much more than the things that you did. And I pretty much lived my whole life on that quote. Like, I take risks, I seize opportunities, all because I'm scared of one day laying on my deathbed or whatever and saying, what if? What if I would have kept that person in my life? What if I would have worked harder in this situation? What if I hadn't have said no? What if I had have said yes? I can't live like that. I have to wear my heart on my sleeve and attack my goals and chase my dreams. I have to. I just have to. And although that may not come naturally for you, I hope that my example and the fact that I know that you can change your behaviors can help you to create the mindset that you need to go after what you want, because if you don't, you're going to spend the rest of your life regretting it. Don't hold back. Love the life you live and live the life you love.